My name is Frank Scheibner. I work with Mercedes-Benz Classic. I'm spokesperson at Mercedes-Benz.
All right, Frank, so we're here looking at the Mercedes-Benz Silver Arrow, but more importantly,
Yes.
what it's transporting. So tell me a little bit about this, would you? Let's start with the car and then we'll go with the
Let's start with the car. What we see here is the W196R in the Streamlined version. There were two versions of the car. You had the Streamlined version, where they started first races, were immediately successful. In Reims, they won the race, double victory. It was a high-speed course. But if you consider there were some courses with narrow curves, the engineers used the regulations and developed an open-wheel version, where you can see the wheels better. And so that's why there are two of them.
You said one of these just recently sold in Indianapolis for 51 million euros?
The car that was at the Indianapolis Museum for many, many years. Mercedes donated the car in '65 to the Indianapolis Museum, and they kept it in the exhibition for quite a while. But on March this year, it went on auction for 51 million euros. It was sold. So it made it the second most valuable car in the world after the Uhlenhaut Coupe, and the most valuable race car in the world.
Wow.
So
What's the powertrain? How much horsepower?
it's an 8-cylinder one. The regularity is set 2.5 liter engine with an output of, I think, 250-ish. It depends from the setup and what time would race, but it's something like that.
How fast could it go? What was the top speed, you know?
It went almost 300 kilometers.
Yeah, that's fast, yeah.
And if you look on the steering wheel, and maybe you can look inside where you had your legs, and right behind you, that's the tank. You have I don't know, 100 liter of high explosive
Right behind your head.
petrol right behind your head. So those drivers back in the days were heroes, and we are talking about Fangio, so Sterling Moss driving the car. Yeah.
All right,
So-
now let's talk about what it is sitting on, and this is the Blue Wonder, right? That's what it was called, and it's just so cool. Tell me about the transporter.
So Blue Wonder is familiar in the United States
No,
as
I
well.
read little cars.
Oh, okay. Yes, indeed. That's the nickname of the car, the race transporter, Renntransporter. It was developed for the 55 racing season. Before that era, the race drivers took the car from Stuttgart, drove it to the racetrack, raced, and drove back on public roads. So the invention was, let's put it on a transporter and to be fast. So they could, if you forgot something, you were very quick.
What was it built on? What was the chassis?
The engine is a 300, and the rest, you took some parts out of the shelf. But the rest is prototype. There's nothing really existed about the car.
So, Frank, let's come over here. So, was this designed to be aerodynamic so that
Yes.
it would
Yes,
match up with the rest of the car?
Yeah. It was totally developed to be fast, to be quick on public roads. And if you consider what cars were on the street at that time, we are talking about, I don't know, a Beetle and stuff like that. So this was faster as a truck with the race car on it. It made 105 miles per hour, 170 kilometers an hour. So that was quicker than anything else on the road.
Now, is this part of Mercedes-Benz's Heritage collection?
Exactly. We have a huge collection.
Let me look at the front there.
Yeah, of course.
It's in Stuttgart, this wasn't it?
Exactly. Yeah. We have two of those. One is on display at the museum, where we showcase 160 cars and airplane and stuff like that. And the entire collection of Mercedes-Benz Heritage contains 1,200 cars. So we have this to show on occasions like Goodwood Festival of Speed.
Yeah,
for
it's
example.
absolutely beautiful. I think it was reconstructed, right? So this
Yes,
is,
yes. It was destroyed back in the days. You didn't care that much. We are lucky. Our founders already started collecting cars, but some were just destroyed. So this is a reproduction.
And let's talk about that car over there because that's kind of unusual too. So tell me about this car because you just came out with a prototype electric car that is
Exactly.
is based on this car.
Yeah. Somehow the AMG GTXX
Yes.
that had its world premiere just
So this is
2
from
weeks ago.
1970.
This is the second version. The first version of the C111 had its world premiere in '69 in Frankfurt, and it was wild at that time. It was considered to be the successor of the Gullwing of the 300 SL from the 50s. It was considered to be a super sports car, planned to have the Wankel engine with lightweight
So this is a rotary engine.
Fabian.
Is that a rotary engine?
That's a rotary engine.
Oh my God.
That's the
Before Mazda.
before, I don't know.
About the same time,
Maybe
yeah,
it's
it's the
during the
same
same
time,
time. Felix Wankel sold license to a lot of manufacturers. I think, if I'm right, Ford also had a license. Many manufacturers worked in their departments to have a Wankel engine.
Is that a single rotor or a double rotor? You know?
Actually, that's four.
4 rotors.
Four, yeah. The first version had three.
And how much horsepower did this put out? Do you remember?
This one has 350 horsepower
That's a lot.
and made also 300.
Torques.
No, kilometers.
kilometers
Kilometers
per
an
hour,
hour.
yeah.
Kilometers per hour.
I think this was before the BMW M1, right? This would have preceded the M1.
Yeah.
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 I'm asking
I
about
think
another
so.
brand. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
How much do you think this is worth?
That's a good question.
How many are there?
13 still exist.
Okay.
All are owned by Mercedes.
Okay.
None of the cars ever went on auction or to a private collection. So there's no worth. You can't.
Nobody's ever bought one.
Nobody ever bought one. So it's all I would say is a guess, and I don't know. Yeah, you can say everything has a price, but nobody thought that the Oldenhout Coupe would go for 135 million euros. So
I love the standard steering wheel. That was on a lot of cars.
yes,
Back in the 70s.
exactly. And if you look in there, it's for a prototype. It's very well manufactured. You have the radio in a 90-degree angle. You have this beautiful seats with the furniture.
The Pagodas had that too, the radio sideways.
Yes.
If I remember. Yeah.
It's they went very, very far for a prototype. It was
It looks
well engineered.
Production ready.
Yeah.
And do you know why
Almost.
it was never produced? Why it was just
Yeah.
in front of it again?
Yes. Why most of the manufacturers stopped the development in the Wankel engine. It turns out that the fuel consumption was high, oil and fuel, and reliability a little bit, performance and culture of driving is amazing. But fuel consumption, and then beginning of the 70s, the oil crisis appeared on the horizon, and that was kind of the point where they stopped. They worked on it to worked on this disadvantages, but at the end it was stopped the project. The car itself was used as a test car still. So we put the V8 engine on it, the diesel engine. The car went to Nardo, the racetrack in southern Italy. Broke a bunch of records there in endurance, diesel records. So that was the history of that car.
And of course, pop-up headlights. So 1970s.
Yes, those 70s. We were at the. We brought this car a couple of years ago to Pebble Beach, and we drove it through Los Angeles. And my CEO, Mark Sprecher, drove the car, and on a traffic light, some guys asked him, "When will this car go into production?" Because it looks
Well, now we
kind
know.
of timeless, and probably if we would make a small series, it would be successful.
Are you coming to Pebble Beach this year? Are
Yes,
you bringing this? Okay,
yes,
good.
yes,
I'll be there, so I'll look for you again.
Yeah, we will bring indeed another type of that car, the W196 in the sports car version. It's a W196S. That's what we will have on Laguna Seca. We'll drive it there alongside the SLR McLaren in the Sterling Moss Special Edition. And yeah, at the Pebble Beach itself, there will be a bunch of classics. So
Well, thank you very much.
See you there.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll look for you there again.
yeah, do this. Thank you.